segera akan melakukan
Hello there and a very good afternoon. I'm Razi Ahmad and you're watching English News at 5. Let us begin with our top story. Gabungan Parti Sarawak GPS has high hopes of securing the Puncak Borneo parliamentary seat. And as such, in any election, whether for a parliamentary seat or state seat, the focus will be on the candidates. Parti Pusaka Bumiputra PBB Vice President Datuk Roland Sagawi In insisted that the potential candidate to be fielded by GPS in the said constituency must be from PBB in the coalition's attempt to reclaim the Bidayo majority seat.
He said this at a media conference after officiating the 12th Asian Conference for Lactic Acid Bacteria at Club 12 on Tuesday. A predominantly Bidayo area, Puncak Borneo is expected to see a fierce contest between local and national parties. The Tarat Assemblyman also noted that the parliamentary seat was once PBB's stronghold before the seat was won by Datuk Willie Mongin in the 14th general election in 2018, who then contested on the Parti Keadilan Rakyat PKR ticket. However, in 2020, Willie announced his departure from PKR and joined Parti Pribumi Bersatu Malaysia Bersatu in March the same year and was later accepted as a PBB member in August 2022. Under Puncak Borneo seat, all three state constituencies, namely Mambong, Tarat and Serembu, are held by PBB.
It must be a candidate from PBB, and our members will ensure that we must win.
In GE15 development, Roland also said that the recent weather changes will not affect the voters' turnout for the upcoming 15th general election in Serian. However, in the event that the condition worsens, Parti Pusaka Bumiputra Bersatu PBB Vice President said he would leave it up to the Election Commission or EC to decide.
For Serian, I think not much a problem. Not much a problem. And even if we have any flood in Serian, so far the most that we have is it lasts for about 1 day, 2 days.
Roland, who is also State Minister for Education, Innovation and Talent Development, said that the weather pattern has been unpredictable in recent years.
Perhaps, as people say, these are all due to climate change. So it's really quite difficult to predict whether it will really rain or not. Always available, though we have some drought season, but now it becomes really unpredictable. You may even have rain during the dry season, and you can have dry season in the during the monsoon season.
Parti Pusaka Bumiputra Bersatu PBB Vice President Datuk Sri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah hopes that Sarakians would reject all Malayan-based political parties in the 15th general election and to emphasize on rendering their support to local-based parties in championing Sarawak rights and having a greater voice in Parliament.
Harapan saya pada PRU ke-15 ini, rakyat Sarawak, tolaklah Parti Nasional. Tolaklah parti daripada Semenanjung. Kita undi parti daripada Sarawak saja.
Gabungan Parti Sarawak GPS will unveil several new faces in the 15th general election GE15. Parti Persaka Bumiputra Bersatu PBB Vice President Datuk Sri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah said the new candidates will contest in seats that were lost during the 14th general election and vacant seats by incumbents who have expressed not to contest.
Memandangkan saya daripada parti BBP, selalunya tidak kurang daripada, lebih kuranglah 30% adalah muka baru. Selalunya. Kali ini boleh saya katakan untuk GPS, kemungkinan kita akan ada lebih kurang begitu.
He told this to TVS during an interview on Tuesday, October 11th. Commenting further, Karim, who is also the Minister of Youth, Sports and Entrepreneur Development, said the criteria that will be highlighted for the new faces are young, educated individuals. In doing so, he opined that those who are suitable to be nominated are those between the age of 30 to 50 years old. GPS will be contesting on all 31 parliamentary seats in Sarawak.
Applications to be observers for the 15th general election is now open from today, October 11th, until October 21st. According to the Election Commission, EC Secretary Dato Iqmal Rudin Ishak, applications to be observers to represent any organization would be subjected to the stipulated terms and conditions.
As such, he advised those who are interested to submit their applications before the application's closing date. For more information and to download the form, they can visit the EC portal. Yesterday, following weeks of intense speculation over GE15 being held during the annual monsoon season, Prime Minister Dato Sri Ismail Sabri Yaakob announced the dissolution of Parliament. According to Article 55(4) of the Federal Constitution, the GE15 must be held within 60 days of the dissolution of the Parliament.
Malaysia still lacks the capital funding for commercialization and expertise in the field of biotechnology. However, State Minister for Education, Innovation and Talent Development, Dato Roland Sagah-Wee, said the matter can be addressed through a conducive environment and support.
Here in Sarawak, Malaysia, we have the Sarawak Research Development Council, or SRDC, which looks into the research and development of new technological innovations derived from our mega biodiversity of indigenous flora and fauna. Bioprospecting of biodiversity to discover potential and valuable applications very much depends on implementing a highly robust R&D program involving various scientific tools, including biotechnology.
He said as Sarawak strives to be a developed state by 2030 under the Post-COVID-19 Development Strategy PCDS 2030, it aims to ensure that everyone is able to enjoy economic prosperity, social inclusion, and a sustainable environment.
We are working towards that, trying to work very hard, and I hope that all of you will help us in this journey. What is good for Sarawak will be good for Malaysia and will be good for the world.
He said this in his officiating speech at the 12th Asian Conference for Lactic Acid Bacteria at Borneo Convention Centre, Kuching on Tuesday. Additionally, he added that the strengthening and empowerment of the country's biotechnology ecosystem need to be implemented in line with the National Biotechnology Policy 2.0 of transforming Malaysia's economy into a knowledge-based economy by 2030.
Welcome back. Several areas will be experiencing continuous downpours from October 12th to 14th, 2022, namely Sarawak, Sabah, and Labuan. Malaysian Meteorological Department, MALAYSIA, in a statement said continuous rain is expected to occur in some districts in Sarawak, which are Muka, Bintulu, Miri, and Lembang.
Meanwhile, as at 4 p.m. press time, the number of victims evacuated to relief centers (PPS) due to floods in Sarawak has increased to 38 people, with the evacuation of 22 more people from 3 villages in the Subis district last night. The Civil Defence Force APM in a statement today said 4 victims involving 2 families in Kampong Dagang Sepupok Nia were evacuated to the PPS at the Sepupok Nia Community Hall. The remaining 18 victims, involving 4 families, are from Kampong Jenggalas and Kampong Dagang in Bekenu, and they were evacuated to the PPS at Bekenu Community Hall. Meanwhile, 16 people comprising 3 families from Kapit, who were the first group to be evacuated due to the floods in Sarawak, are still at the PPS at the Social Development and Urbanization Ministry's KPSU hostel in Kapit. The latest weather information can be obtained via Met Malaysia's official website.
The country is in need of competent youth at ensuring that the nation's prosperity and harmony are guaranteed. The Minister of Youth, Sports and Entrepreneur Development, Dato Sri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah, said this year's Youth Day celebration theme Future Leaders acknowledges and recognizes youth contributions and their roles in nation building.
Sebab itulah kita melihat belia ini sebagai satu golongan yang amat penting sekali dalam meneruskan perjuangan, meneruskan agenda kerajaan dan juga masyarakat. Dan kita mahu mereka yang akan mewarisi kepimpinan negeri, bahagian daerah dan sebagainya sebagai mereka golongan-golongan yang cukup mempunyai kemahiran-kemahiran dan perwatakan tertentu. Macam saya tidak akan mahu negeri-negara kita diwarisi oleh mereka yang tidak dapat untuk memimpin anak cucu saya di kemudian hari.
The state-level Youth Day celebration will be held from October 19 to 22nd in Putrajaya and will be officiated by the Premier of Sarawak, Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tunopeng. Among the activities lined up for the event include a theatre performance, Sarawak Orchestra Symphony, and performances from local artists Aiman Tino, Amir Ukais, and Ara Johari, among others. Meanwhile, the highlight of the event will be the State Youth Award presentation to well-deserving individuals and youth organizations. A total of 10,000 visitors are expected during the 3-day event.
See the world closer with TVS as we bring you the latest news updates both locally and internationally. Just head on to our official website at tvstv.my or follow us on our social media platforms. Now, those were the updates on TVS English News at 5. I'm Razi Ahmad. Thank you for watching.